Doubt we're going to see many heroics from him after his teammates' demise. We're getting up to the split time marker, and here it's quicker. Wow! Well,
what did you just say? We weren't going to see any heroics?
Back at the service park, I can imagine Malcolm Wilson having a bit of a sweat on right now. What do you think?
1.5 seconds quicker so far. He's been I would definitely say it's cleaning now.
Definitely cleaning, definitely cleaning.
Mikko Hirvonen, as we say today, is the only driver to not have a major problem this weekend. He did first on the road on Friday. Yesterday he was disappointed, he didn't take as much as what he should have with his road position. But today, if he can take some points here, it's just really, really strong.
Yeah, with his struggles on the first day, I think the podium finish would have been gratefully accepted. Any extra points in the power stage? Let's have a look at Mikko. It's a good gauge of how much they're attacking. Pretty tidy light lap, but that was still a quick time.
Yeah, but you know what all the Finns always say when we get to Finland? You lose time flying through the air. It's a lot calmer through the jump. Once you're in the air, you can't be going, like, accelerating to go anywhere.
Yeah, you quite often see them dab on the brakes a little bit. It gives them that much more control as they go over the jump. Remember, you can't get the power down while you're flying through the air. Anyway, Mikko Hirvonen edging ever closer to the flying finish. He's already on course for a second place finish to add to his Sweden victory. Let's take a look at him through the compression.
Wilson can just be dreading watching the last few corners in that Ford's service park.
Don't worry, Mal, looking on board now with Mikko. Don't worry, Malcolm, they're almost there. He's through. He's through. Let's have a look. 2.1 seconds. Wow. Mikko and co-driver Jarno Lensen have gone even quicker again. We thought they were going to ease off on this power stage a little bit, but he's having absolutely no of it. There's extra championship points on offer. Petter and Chris Patterson waving goodbye. Well, Mikko looks very calm in there, but maybe he doesn't know it yet, but that was a terrific time.
That has thrown the gauntlet down to low. He's wanted to see the time. That's what Mikko's doing, waving his hand. He wants to see the time.
Well, that is a possible 3 extra championship points to add to his second place finish. Remember, he's already got 25 points for that.
There's the smile.
There's
he knows
that.
That is so important, though, potentially for championship.
Yeah, well, we saw last year, didn't we? That first win in Sweden aside, it really was a miserable season for Mikko last year. He now knows what it takes to win a championship. He came within a point of doing it in... well, there's one of our Mexican wrestling friends. He's also a Sebastian Loeb fan by the looks of it, judging from that flag. But do you know what? I can't see Sebastian Loeb pushing for glory, but he's a competitive man. What do you think? I was already surprised about Mikko's run.
I was surprised about Mikko, to be fair. I thought he might just think, hang about. But here we are with Loeb. Let's see. We're heading towards the split. Let's see what he is. It's full on for him. Hirvonen leads. Petter Solveig a lap for the third, with Loeb still to go.
Yeah, remember, we've been deprived of that terrific battle that we were hoping for between the two Citroën Total drivers. Sebastian Ogier crashing out and ripping off the wheel on the first stage this morning. Frustrating for the team, but they really have been going at it all weekend. A terrific battle between them, and if that's a tone for what's to come this season, I think we could be in for a cracker, couldn't we?
I can't wait. The battle of the Citroëns, the supremacy in that team is going to be one of the major points of this season. And Loeb stated 2 or 3 times to me at stage ends this season, there's this weekend 2.1 down on the split. He's looking after his points for the victory there.
Remember, Sebastian Loeb, he's got a 1.5 minute advantage on the overall rally. He does not want to risk everything just for an extra 3 championship points. He had a difficult rally in Sweden as well, remember, only finishing 6th there. So he really needs to get this first win under his belt, and this will also mark his 5th Rally Mexico win in a row. It's been quite some run, but I'm not expecting to see any absolutely mad heroics here as we come up to El Brinco. Pretty big jump though through there.
Was a big jump. What you got to remember, it's also first gravel round of the season. The Citroën has been very, very strong. Both Ogier and Loeb. But Ogier this morning, the pressure getting to 7-time world champion, just turned the screw on it. And Ogier making a mistake.
Yes, Citroën really have dominated at these high-altitude stages in Mexico over recent years, and it's been no different this year. Despite the switch to the DS3 and the Ford Fiesta, they still seem to have the edge at altitude. Loeb has taken full advantage.
Too brave to try and beat Mikko in there, but I think Mikko's safe with that time.
Yeah, here they come. Let's have a look at his time. 4:42.5, yeah, 2.1 seconds, but that is second quickest. Well, Mikko, he takes the power stage victory. Loeb takes the overall victory, plus second place in the power stage, so he does get an extra couple of championship points. Let's have a listen to Mikko. He's the power stage winner.
Mikko, you've had a consistent weekend, but you've just won the power stage. 3 very valuable points.
Yeah, it can be very valuable in the end, so it's really, really good. And you know, I just took it steady through the week and not to have any problems, and now when I needed to push, it worked just fine, so I'm really happy with this.
So Mikko Hirvonen claims the 3 points on offer for the Mexican Power Stage win after that gutsy drive, while Lowe claims an extra 2 championship points. Sebastian and Petter could only be separated by the nearest 100th of a second. And you can see just how much that finish means to the Ford team. Mikko Hirvonen, the Power Stage winner. Look at that. He didn't win the rally this time, but he did win the Power Stage, so he gets to spray some champagne anyway. Good job too as well from Jarmo Leighton. Big smile on Mikko's face. He is the championship leader. He'll be happy with the start he's made as they get ready for Rally Portugal in a few weeks' time.
He's giving the champagne away.
That's not like a Finn, is it? Let's take a look at the overall standings, and it really was a dominant victory in the end for Lowe following his teammates' exit. Sebastian finishing over 1.5 minutes ahead of Hirvonen's Ford Fiesta. Petter Solberg completed his impressive comeback in 4th. Loeb and Daniela are also celebrating, of course, and there's plenty more to come after the break when we take in what's been an incredible weekend and catch up with Petter Solberg to analyse his rally. Don't go away. Welcome back to Leon, where Sebastian Loeb is celebrating his 63rd victory.
I'm very happy because it was a very tight battle with Ogier all the weekend, and it was a first gravel rally for this car, so we didn't know really what will be the level of performance of us compared to the Ford, and it seems that we are faster here. So it was also important for me to score some points for the championship. We didn't have a so good result in Sweden, so now we are back in the fight.
There is also frustration for Citroën, though, following Ogier's late exit.
Must be as disappointed as we are, because he lost a lot of points, as we did with Citroën. But there is still 11 events, so I'm not so anxious.
And our featured driver, Petter Solberg, finished 4th, but is still ruining that day 1 engine problem.
That destroyed absolutely everything. Okay, we had a lot of other problems, but that was the one who destroyed, especially the fight for the victory. So, well, disappointed about that, but still happy to get to the finish and get good points, yeah.
Petter scored 13 points in total, including his 3rd place in the Power Stage. He moves up to 5th in the championship standings. Up front, though, Mikko Hirvonen remains top of the pile, with Loeb now his closest rival 9 points behind. Jari-Matti Latvala is 3rd. And in the Manufacturers' Championship, Ford have taken advantage of Ogier's no score to build an early 26-point lead over Citroën, while M Sport's Stobart Ford are in 3rd place. A quick roundup of the SWRC action now, and Nasser Al-Attiyah started in a comfortable position after leading from the opening stage of the rally. The Qatari driver had a big scare in the first stage of the day when his door lining worked loose, and he dropped over 20 seconds though. Estonians Karl Kluder and Oits Tanak both restarted under Super Rally rules, but completed the event to claim 5th and 4th places respectively. Juho Hänninen, meanwhile, had closed up to just over 20 seconds behind Martin Prokop, who pushed too hard in stage 21. The roll cost the Finn almost a minute and ended his hopes of catching the man in 2nd, but he did recover to set the fastest time in stage 22, despite his battered car. That left Czech driver Prokop free to claim 2nd and get his 2011 campaign off to a terrific start. And it seemed that Al-Attiyah had survived his earlier scare to claim his first ever SWRC victory by a margin of just 13.5 seconds.
So the perfect weekend for you, 25 points, a great start for you in this year's S2000 World Rally Championship.
Fantastic, really. It's a very hard weekend, and I am so happy to win this race, you know, because we compete many times here, you know, and I think it's good to start for the championship. I'm so happy.
But soon after Nasser was celebrating on the podium, he received the devastating news that he'd been excluded after the stewards discovered an unhomologated part in his Fiesta's fuel cell. A heartbreaking blow to the man who'd led from start to finish, and it allowed Martin Prokop to claim his first SWRC victory, with Hänninen elevated to the runner-up spot. So it's Prokop and not Al-Attiyah who claims that crucial first 25 points of the season. The Abu Dhabi Spirit of the Rally Award is presented to Alberto Labastida, who runs this event's ongoing Green Rally initiative that focuses on everything from water development schemes to controlling carbon emissions. For round 3, the WRC heads back across the Atlantic for the rally to Portugal, which means more fast-flowing gravel stages, this time in the Algarve. You can see a full preview of the event on WRC.com, as well as exclusive unseen footage from this dramatic rally, Guanajuato, Mexico. All that remains are the festivities at the event's impressive finish ceremony, and the Mexican fans are still out in force. Sebastian Loeb and Daniel Eleanor's incredible run in Mexico continues, the duo claiming the top step of the podium for the 5th year running. Ford's resurgence continues, though, with the team's flying Finns joining the world champion as they spray the champagne. It's been a brutal return to the Mexican mountains. Make sure you join us again in Portugal. But for now, it's adios from Leon.